Oh, you're back.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
No way. Could those be Mewtwo cells?
What? How do you know about these? Who are you?
Oh, no. The factory manager.
We're working this case. Don't worry, we're on your side.
On my side?
Yo, Doctor. Hope all is going well. It is almost time, you know?
Of course, no problems.
Aw, don't look so sad, Doc. This is the last shipment, and once it's done, you're free to go. I'll let you get back to work.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
So, did you mean it when you said you were on my side? And how did you know about the cells?
I'm trying to know this guy's voice. He's from Fire Emblem Echoes as Clyde. Yeah, Clive and Sigurd. N from Pokemon Generations. Like, he would sound familiar. But I have to remember, most of these, like, anime voice actors have, like, a huge list. He's Scott Lang in the Marvel video game series. Or, some of the shows. But his voice actor is Grant George. Sorry to have surprised you. We actually got the info from Walls. Dr. Walls? You mean the same Walls who was the first director of PCL? That's right. If he mentioned the cells to you, then that means he really trusted you. You said you were looking into the incidents? That's right. The reason we went to Walls is because we needed to know more about R. But it doesn't seem like you're a scientist. Why this interest in R? Well, my dad is a detective, and he was investigating the incidents involving Pokemon. But he's gone missing now, and when we followed the information he'd left behind, it led us to R. I see. It seems like you're a really good detective yourself. You'd be doing me a favor if you solved this case too. About 6 months ago, a tall man brought me here and has had me making R ever since. That's terrible. But wasn't there some talk of your being freed soon? Yeah, apparently the factory will be moving soon. All I need to do is assist them until then. Not that I believe they really let me go. Even if they're telling the truth, R is not something that should exist in this world. I'm happy to help you out. Well, good he's on our side, at least. A microscope. So that's what Mewtwo cells look like. Can we get a closer look? I wonder what's in it. Is this the machine they said was carried from the wharf? I don't know, this looks more like a tank than a machine. I have a feeling it's probably this stuff. It looks like the containers in Wallace's lab. Wallace? Oh, I see his name come up on some publications. He's one of the top researchers in his field. Yeah, the guy that does telepathy research. It's a bed. Yeah, and judging by how it looks, Pansage couldn't get around to washing the blankets. Poor guys. What? You don't care if you have to stay, so as long as Simon can go free? It really is a dedicated Pokemon. Don't worry, Pansage, we'll figure something out. Let's see. These are cans of some sort of health food. We should take one to Spinnerack. Sorry, Simon. Is it alright if we take one? Well, sure, but I can't imagine why you'd want one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's for a Pokemon and not me. I'm pretty sure Tim's not hungry.
Yes.
Alright, ask me anything. Walls, he was the director of PCL when I first joined. Eventually, he started to let me help out with his own research. Even the explosion at PCL is half my fault, but the professor took full responsibility and left. I see. I wanted to follow him, but he wouldn't let me. Well, it seems like he was able to find a nice quiet place to settle down in. That's good to hear. I had been worried about him ever since the accident. Mewtwo cells. R is created using Mewtwo cells, right? Dr. Walls told us there was some mistake and they were used instead of Mew cells. That's right, we made a mistake. Mew is a very rare Pokemon after all. Dr. Walls looked everywhere he could get a hold of its cells, and he must have been tricked by someone. Not everyone can be trusted, unfortunately. That's horrible. I regret it to this day. That's how we ended up creating the terrible substance known as R. Dr. Walls told us that the effects of R were likely caused by Mewtwo's Berserk gene. What exactly is this Berserk gene, though? In order to explain that, I'll need to tell you more about the Pokemon Mewtwo. It's said that Mewtwo was created by recombining Mew's genes. Recombining? What do you mean? In order to make it extremely aggressive, seems like it was some sort of experiment to create a powerful Pokemon. That's horrible. Yeah, I agree. So this recombined gene is a Berserk gene. That's right. And because that gene was what we used, R became what it is now. This is my dad in this photo. Have you seen him? It seems like he infiltrated this place about 2 months ago. I can't say that I have. Sorry. Although 2 months ago is when the factory manager got very upset, saying R was stolen from the chemical storage area. That must have been my dad. Everyone here was frantically trying to find this intruder. Since then, they've really stepped up the security. Sheesh. At least he got a hold of it.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
No wonder Keith was after Harry. We found out a lot, but there was something he said that got my attention. Is it the chemical storage area? Exactly. The chemical storage area. That's where Harry got R. I wonder if that's where he got the photo of R too. You were in the photo too, weren't you? Yeah. I must have been to this factory before. I've been feeling that way ever since we entered this place. I wonder if you'll remember anything if we go to the chemical storage area. I don't know about that, but we may find some clue about Harry. Let's ask Simon and see if we can get into the storage area. Alright. Excuse me, could you tell us where the chemical storage is? We'd like to take a look. Oh, it's right above this room. Info on R should be there too. It's probably locked, but you can get it open with this key. Thank you very much. But are you sure this is wise? If they found out you're helping me... Don't worry about that. If anything happens to me, the production of R will stop completely, so they can't really do much. Just be careful you're not caught. Of course. Oh, and one more thing. R that's in storage gets shipped out once we have enough. Depending on the timing, the storage could be empty. We'll have a look anyway. You said this was the last shipment, right? Where is it being shipped to? That I don't know, but I've gotten an idea about how we can find out. I'll start preparing for that, so just leave it to me. Alright, thank you. Let's go to the storage area. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, the spinnerack. Alright, I'm a man of my word. Here you go. Spin! Ugh. The smell is enough to make me choke. Do you think you could wait on opening it and pull us out first? Yeah. Yeah, pull us up. Thanks. Alright, thank you. So we should be able to get to the storage room from up here. Huh? That wasn't like that before. Do we have to do a sliding puzzle? The chemical storage area should just be ahead. It's right above Simon's room. Well, we can't get through all this. I guess we don't have a choice. Come on, Tim. Let's get all this luggage out of the way. We need to make a path to the storage area, so think carefully as you move things. Alright. Why does this really remind me of Pokemon XD for some reason? It's exactly when you're on the SS Libra and you have the player character pushing boxes. Wait. Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah, no, this 100% reminds me of going into the SS Libra in Pokemon XD and you push all the boxes around. That's exactly what this is. Woo, we did it, Tim. Come on, let's check out the storage area. Perfect.
This room is familiar. I'm getting really close to remembering something.
Let's see. It's probably something on the table. Look, Pikachu. There's some kind of document behind the box. What? It says our experimentation report. Good find, Tim. This must be a report on R. Looks like Carlos is the author. It must be from before we went to PCL. Let's see what it says. R has different properties, depending on whether it is in liquid or gas form. This allows it to be used in different ways, depending on the situation. Both forms are nearly odorless, and only Pokemon with a very acute sense of smell have any chance of detecting it. A solid or a liquid? The balloon used to cause the incident at the amusement park is the perfect example of R's properties as a gas. R is dispersed by popping the balloon. The dispersal radius is approximately 3 feet, which is sufficient for most needs. Just like in the movie. They had those giant parade balloons filled with R that people were popping in. God, this is almost like 1-to-1 like the movie. That's crazy. And this, yeah, that movie came out after this. The best way to utilize R in its liquid form is to inject it into food. R's effects are amplified when the two types of liquid, red and green, are mixed together. In fact, the easiest way to gain the effects of R is to inject the red and green liquids separately into food. R's effects will be amplified for any Pokemon that consumes the food. Just like what Trevenant did. Here, I will lay out potential future development of R. Currently, R is transported using special vials. However, these vials break easily and also prevent efficient mixing of the liquids. We have begun working on the capsule form to counter these drawbacks. By storing R in a durable capsule device, my hope is to improve its portability while reducing the risk of damage. Additionally, I plan to incorporate a device that allows the two separated liquids to be mixed whenever the user chooses. In other words, the capsule device will allow a user to disperse the mixed R automatically, with no restrictions on place or time. And then, there still exists a need to gather more experimental data and improve R. Currently, R has two major drawbacks. Its effects are temporary, and it is impossible to communicate with a Pokemon under the influence of R. My plan is to continue research of R in order to develop a new version that will allow the power-enhancing effects to last an extended period of time, which also allowing the Pokemon's partner to communicate with it. Sheesh. So they're really just trying to make a steroid gene. That's what it is. Tim, take a look at this. What is it? Our export plan. Pikachu, this is... Yeah, an outline for their plans. Seems like Keith is going to export R. But if R gets used all over the world, it will be chaos. It'll be impossible to stop. First, let's figure out exactly what it is they plan to do. Let's read what it says. The biggest problem we face is that R can only be produced using the machine under PCL. We must purchase a new production facility and establish a stable manufacturing system as soon as possible. We completed the purchase of the location a few days ago. The warehouse at Rhyme Wharf will be our first step in establishing a stable base of operations. That's where we're at right now. Now we must find a wealthy patron who is comfortable keeping secrets. I'm currently in the process of using my underground connections to establish contacts among upper-class citizens. Once we manage to get those contacts, we should be able to use that network to reach out and expand our sales. I'm not sure the people that we've been talking to get arrested were the kinds of people that are rich. Carlos should be close to completing his analysis of R. We will temporarily use the warehouse at Rhyme Wharf as our base, but our ultimate goal is to move the R production machinery overseas and establish a large-scale production facility there. So, a giant oil rig. Talk about top-secret documents! Keith is trying to develop R into an even more dangerous substance. But now we know exactly what his plans are. Damn.
Keith, he's making preparations to export R.
Man. So we found out the true intentions of R and what Keith is doing. We've got to stop Keith's plan. Let's let Mr. Baker and Inspector Holliday know immediately. Still, no evidence of where Dad might be. Pikachu, what's wrong? You're curious about what's in this box? Yeah. That's strange. Do you think it's a memory of when you came with Dad? I'm not sure. Do you think you could open it up?
So what do you think this is?
Wait, why is the cutscene low quality?
I've seen
What?
this thing before. Well, let's open it and see what's inside.
Shouldn't we make sure it's safe before we...
Oh, jeez.
Pikachu! This is why I didn't want you to open it yet! Pikachu! Pikachu!
Oh, he's having fever dreams.
Pikachu. 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 Pikachu.
Oh yeah. I guess that wasn't a dream at all.
Pikachu.
Hmm? Oh, Tim, hi.
Are you alright? I knew you shouldn't have opened that up.
Yeah. But it made me remember something. It would seem I made quite the commitment.
Yeah, that was so strange why the whole cutscene was low quality like that. That's weird. It's probably an emulator issue. What do you mean? What did you promise? And to who? Huh. Brace yourself for a shock. It was Mewtwo. What? You mean that Mewtwo? The one whose cells they used to make R? That's right. What in the world did you promise Mewtwo then? Well, you see, I promised to recover the Berserk gene and capture the mastermind of the whole R case. In my dream, I was pleading with Mewtwo to save Harry. My guess is it offered to help me if I was able to help it out first. But why would it rely on you to do such an important thing? Hey, what do you mean? I'm a great detective. I bet Mewtwo overheard my reputation and decided I was trustworthy. I mean, I can't remember the details, but still. Something tells me you made that last bit up. Oh. So now it comes together that Pikachu now remembers his dreams. That they actually are visions from the past. And that he remembered to make a promise to Mewtwo. So now it all makes sense. No, I'm pretty sure we covered everything up here. So let's get out of here then.
Well, so far so good.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Tim, close the door now.
What?
Just close the door. Hurry!
Hold it, pal. Hey now, who are you?
Uh-oh, not good.
Open this door!
What should we do? He's gonna get us, Pikachu.
Seems we're trapped, like a rattata in a cage.
I know you're in there. Open up!
Tim's pretty strong against this guy. Holy shit.
He tries to smash into it.
Got it.
Alright, it's time to escape. Whoa!
Now's our chance.
Pikachu, let's use that.
You're done. I'm coming after you.
Excelgor, distract him for us.
Selgor. Oh, yeah? You wanna fight?
You're not gonna give him a concussion, are you?
Take this.
Whoa!
Ooh. We did it.
Oh jeez.
You think this'll stop me?
I'm Boxman.
Apparently not.
Where are you? I'm coming for you.
Good luck with that.
Push him over.
Tim, now's our chance.
Whoa. Oh. There we go. We headed to the first floor to rescue Simon. However, he proposed an idea that took us completely off guard.
Oh, perfect. There's a container right here.
Oh, that took care of the big guy. I was actually surprised that Tim had that much strength to hold the door against him.
Really? What's it for anyway?
The product being shipped today. Guys from the organization will take it. So that should get you right to their headquarters.
I don't know.
It's our only clue. We've got to take this chance.
All right then. Please take this to Mr. Baker.
Your notes on their plans. Great idea, Tim. We're counting on you, Excelgor. Selgor!
Here they come. Hurry!
All right. Come on, Pikachu. But what about you?
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Be super careful. Good luck to you both.
No, I swear I've heard that guy's voice before. Also, that's the end of the chapter then. No, I have to check more about this guy's voice actor. Aha, I knew it. He's the same voice actor as Sid Nan Garland and Einzar Slav... Oh my god, this name. Einzar from Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. The voice actors before Heavensward. So this guy was Sid. But I could have swore the tone of his voice sounded so familiar, unless I was thinking of a different character or voice actor that's not him, but it would probably be a bit hard to tell. But anyways, that is the end of the chapter. So there is actually 2 more chapters in this game, and I'm gonna have to do that next time on Detective Pikachu. So we're about to be... I think we're going to be shipped down onto a ship that's going to have all the R into it. And then we have to find some way to destroy it so that it doesn't get to a certain area where they're going to expel the R to potentially cause chaos to the whole world with this whole Berserk gene. So I guess, yeah, next time I think we're just about to save the world. One way or another. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you'd like to see more of my Pokemon Let's Plays, hit that subscribe button and like the video. And I'll see you guys next time.